joke about the savior of Nostria?
Dobra, ten tutaj nic nie ma nowego.
So how much is there? Will it last a week?
Pytanie, czy przebija? Byście mogli mówić, moi drodzy, mi na czatku, czy przebija mocno mikrofon? W sensie dźwięk, co jest w grze, czy przebija go na mikrofon, że słyszycie go podwójnie, czy nie dacie rady za bardzo? To jest gdzieś skrzynka. A do tej skrzynki się dostać.
I'm so hungry, I'd fight a wolf for a piece of raw
What
meat.
does that mean,
One
Goof?
quarter a day for
Do you know who he is? I can't believe Bludgeon would ever willingly help anybody. Goof must have been deceived. How can you consort with that sneak? He's been trying to rob us of our land for years, menacing us, threatening to burn down our house.
How does this story end, I wonder?
My father was still with us back then, and he knew Centurion Prim. They were comrades in arms once. Prim restored justice and protected us, but like a huge, ugly terrier, Bludgeon could not let it go. Just before those poor fellows came, my father went missing. He went on a trip to Marcella and never returned. But I shouldn't waste your time with my silly stories. You're so busy. Just give my message to Garrick, please.
Well, hello there. What brings you this way?
Nothing good. I need to know what happened at the mage factory. Speak, and make it quick.
And what of it? I've got nothing to tell. I was away from the mage factory that night, on personal business. I was on my way back when I saw everyone fleeing as if from a forest fire. Well, I went with them, and I got in over my head. Now they avoid me like a two-headed leper. I should have made for Floster right away and told no one I was at Montpetrie.
Enough whining. Who's in charge here?
Norman's who you should talk to about this disaster of yours. He led them out, so he's the
Nie
one they will
przebija?
listen to. The others might keep their
Czy
tongues,
przebija?
but not that eager fool. He'll tell you everything.
Jest ok. Dobra. Bo szukam rozwiązania takiego, że żeby nie siedzieć nie wiadomo ile godzin w słuchawkach, co nie? Na głośniczkach po prostu siedzieć, ale muszę zobaczyć, czy nie ma gdzieś na internecie jakiegoś rozwiązania takiego, co że mogę siedzieć na głośnikach, ale mogę też mikrofon mieć włączony, co nie? W sensie i nie słychać, nie przebija.
I'm so hungry, I'd fight a wolf for a piece of raw meat. One cauldron a day for the whole camp, and the women and children get it all.
Gdzie najbardziej mi zależy na tym, żeby po prostu nie łapało dźwięku z tego,
Greetings, wanderer. Greetings to you too.
z głośników, co nie? Na tym mi najbardziej zależy.
Hello there. Can I have a few words with you?
As long as it really is just a few.
I can see you're a capable sort, and I bet you aren't afraid of getting in a pickle from time to time. I'm a wanderer, just like you. Gee, how rude. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Dwayne. I'm a famous treasure hunter. Everyone's heard of me.
Famous treasure hunter, eh? Don't know the name.
That's because I'm a wanderer, as I said. I come from Mercelin. I've been plenty of places. Visiting the elves in Marion, sailing to Port LeGrand on a leer.
Ah, yes. A real hero's hero. But whatever could you need from my humble self?
It involves treasure, naturally. I know of a find that will make us both rich. After we fight a vicious monster for it, I mean. I discovered a cache of valuables, you see. A precious amulet and a pile of gold. But evil is a Logi, and his gifts as well. I was on my knees, gathering the gold into a sack, when a monster crawled out of the dark and took a piece out of my leg. I had to flee. I got away with my life and not much else. Now here's what I'm offering. Bring me the amulet, and I'll pay 5,000 coin for it. Quite a windfall, isn't it? Dwayne, the treasure hunter, knows where the money's at. Get me?
How come you've got so much money at your disposal if you left the gold back in those ruins?
Nothing gets by you, eh? I found a wealthy buyer for the amulet. Produce the amulet and I'll produce the money. Here, take this as a down payment. I can see you're trustworthy.
No dobra. Mniejsza czułość. Będę musiał się tym pobawić.
Here's the treasure. All I need to do is find a way to unlock the bars. It seems quite simple. Just put pressure on the stone and...
And nothing happens. Tu jeszcze więcej kamyków chyba jest, żeby ponaciskać,
Someone
co?
left a lantern here. There must have been a reason. Childish riddles.
Oho.
My amulet. Give it to me.
And here's the fearsome monster. I can't believe this little kid was scaring people.
I never got to grow up. Kidnapper took my brother and me. Took us away and robbed and killed us. I drove him away and hid the amulet. Now give it back.
Yeah, right. Why should I believe your story?
A robber. A big man. He grabbed us. Killed my brother and me. Don't believe me? Find him yourself. Ask around and see what you find. Give my amulet back. It was my mother's and it's mine now. It's so cold here.
Mhm.
Cannot leave. Give the amulet back.
Not so fast, my dear. Once I get to the truth of this brouhaha, I'll decide what to do.
Potwór z ruin. Haha.
Good day to you.
Likewise. I'd like to ask you about the ruins by the bridge. Have you ever been there?
No, my good fellow. I am a traveler. I'm only staying here for a couple of nights. Why would I go crawling around old ruins?
Have you maybe seen anyone else crawling around over there?
You know, I once saw a girl climbing inside, very nimbly, over some tree branches. She might know something.
A girl? What's her name?
Quite slender. A local plowman told me her name, Agla, Ava, Ada? Yes, that's it. Ada. She's from a family of clay diggers. Or was it potters? No, something to do with clay. I'd take a look to the north. There's a clay pit under the walls of Marcella. That's where they work.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
No dobra. Gdzie jest ten koń? 5 razy trzeba zagwizdać, by się pojawił. No pederasta jeden. Ada.
What do you need?
Please don't be afraid. Is your name Ada?
Yeah.
I've heard you're quite dexterous and inquisitive. I could really use some help from someone like you.
Yeah, that's right. What do you need? I don't raid birds' nests, mind you. But I can fetch things stuck up on a roof.
I know you've been to the ruins near the bridge many times. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary over there?
Me? No, I haven't. Not yesterday.
Please focus. I have a certain person in mind right now, and your answer will decide their fate.
It's been so long. It was about, half a year ago. I saw a monster. A man, a scary man. He was leading 2 boys in there. I figured I'd go take a look at them. They're so cute when they're sleeping. And when I got in, I saw that man instead. He was sleeping so peacefully and holding a knife. I gasped, and he woke up and looked straight at me. I was so scared. I ran and never told anyone.
I'm glad you told me. Now let's go see Prim and Marcella. He's the captain of the guards. He'll help deal with that miscreant.
The captain of the guards? Do I have to talk to Prim in person? All right, I'm ready. Let's go.
Tędy pod most? Nie. No gdzie jedziesz, głupi koniu? No okej, co tu jest? Wykwintne lustro. Lustereczko, powiedz przecie, kto jest najpiękniejszy na świecie? Ja jestem najpiękniejszy, powiedziało lustereczko. Boże, po tym mieście na koniu się wolniej człowiek porusza prawdopodobnie niż na biegu. No nie będzie promocji, stary. Przecież dopiero co gra wyszła. Co ty chcesz, promocję? No co jest, halo? LOL? No nie mówcie mi, że myszka mi się rozładowała. Myszka mi się rozładowała. Dzisiaj dzień jest pełny wrażeń. W sensie od wczoraj mam dzień pełny wrażeń. Nie dosyć, że samochód się zepsuł, nie dosyć, że musiałem wynająć samochód, nie dosyć, że musiałem wczoraj pojechać, wrócić. Dzisiaj pojechać, dzisiaj miałem odebrać samochód, niestety samochód nie został naprawiony na czas. To jeszcze... O. Może tyle baterii starczy, żeby przebić się na tą chwilę przez grę.
Yes? What do you want?
We have come to,
Centurion, this girl Ada was witness to an act of great evil. Tell him all about it, child.
I was walking down the road, past the bridge, and I saw some blackberries. Really ripe ones. I was sitting behind a blackberry bush, having a nibble, when I saw a man on the road. He had 2 boys with him. I could see they'd been crying. One was clutching a piece of jewelry in his hand. They were both fair-haired with
Grałem,
a
Tadeusz.
touch of red.
Spoko.
The man had dark hair. He was dragging them towards the ruins. I waited in the bush until they had passed, and then went home. But what I'd seen gave me a bad feeling, so I decided to return to the ruins that night and see what was inside. And what I saw...
Right.
Huh. What did you see? Don't keep us hanging.
I saw the black-haired man asleep, using a bundle of children's clothing as a pillow, with a knife in his hand. There was no sign of the boys. He woke up and gave me such a terrible look, I nearly fell down. I ran for my life. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not some tramp, you know. I'm apprenticed to Jacquard, the master golem maker. He'll vouch for me.
What man is this, I wonder? Sulking Sven? Owl the Atrocious? Cutter?
No, not Cutter. He calls himself Dwayne the Treasure Hunter. I saw him in Market Square.
Ah, Dwayne. He really is famous and quite a nasty character. I have a grudge against him, and I'm not alone. The man swindled several people, but he's wily as hell. I've never had enough evidence to collar him. But now I'm going to arrest him at last. Thank you both. You've been very helpful. I'll send a guardsman over to Jacquard when the case goes to trial and witnesses are called. For now, you may go.
The new recruits, huh? Where are you from? What are you doing in my beloved guard?
Okej, czyli musimy dać amulet. Czekajcie. Raz, 2, 3, 4. Chodź ty szkapo.
That's the proper answer. As for you, a foolish bandit, I'm gonna have a word.
Raz, 2, 3, 4. Taka sama prędkość, czy na piechotę, czy konno. W mieście nie ma różnicy. No miłość. Co pija? Matko. Matko Boska, zaś się wbije gdzieś w drzewo i będzie.
so cold here. Cannot leave. The amulet. My mother's amulet.
Yes, I brought the amulet.
Thank you. Has the thief been punished?
He's in prison by now, waiting for his execution. Are you satisfied?
I can sense it. He's scared. He is suffering. Good. There's nothing for me to guard anymore. I'll come with you.
Really? Well, keeping company with the dead will surely make immortality more interesting. A skeleton. Another skeleton.
Szkielet łuczników zdobyłem. Lol. Szkieletowych łuczników, to znaczy się. My chcemy... Tylko nie wiem, czy my tutaj będziemy mogli przejść. Tu chyba się nie przebijemy, co nie? Muszę naokoło. Okej. Chociaż właściwie, czekajcie. Dobrać sobie komputer do pracy musisz.
Where is Servan?
Where are you going? Who taught you to drive?
Wejdziemy sobie tutaj na dół. Wiesz, Marko, powiem ci tak. Zdecydowanie nie. Wiesz, uwielbiam takie pytania. Patrz na cenę, najlepiej tego najtańszego sobie kup.
I know siegecraft. I've served both as a foot soldier and
A new tablet for my golem. What a great gift. Could it be that someone helped Jackard with his precious press? High time, I say.
What do you mean, someone? I fixed it. I hope my trip was not in vain, either. Jackard assured me that with this tablet, the elevator will be functioning immediately.
Nie
He's
ograłem,
an
gram.
expert at making promises. He promised ages ago to mark which end goes into the golem. Yeah, I know it can only go two ways, but it never seems to work until my third try.
Do you need help with that, too?
No, never mind. I'd better do it myself. Extra sturdy or not, these tablets are still quite fragile. Actually, I believe I'll wait for the current one to wear out completely, since now I have a spare.
No. Idziemy tu się bić.
tell me, are there any wealthy knights around these parts whose retinues I might join?
What can you do?